Hello everyone and welcome to a new series of Stonehearth. So, on the ending of the last series, I asked if you guys wanted another desert town or an ascendancy thing, and there were 2 votes for ascendancy, so we're gonna do that. I was thinking of actually placing Raya's children here, so we get the ascendancy look, but it's a little bit interesting because it's Raya's children instead. But then I decided that I haven't been able to survive well on either, so I'm gonna try to go with Ascendancy in the Forest. I think that's it. It should be easy if I focus now on trying to keep them alive more. Raya's children, they lasted quite a while, but not as long as I'd like them to. So that's the goal. I mean, that's always been the goal, but that is more the goal now than it was before. I have no idea what to name this place. Kibbopolis? I really should have asked for suggestions on this. Would that be with 2 B's? Oh, that didn't work out. Kibbopolis. Yeah, that's an ugly sounding town, but you know, it's gonna be a great one. Trust me. Okay, so let's start with the usual storage pile full of stuff. And we might as well clear out the forest over here. So, I was looking at, this was the second map roll that I did to get on this map. I should probably show it off. So, it's a lot of rock, and, I actually liked it because of the location of the lake in relation to the rock, because I normally like, the rock. Anyway, I normally like, when I do builds with walls, when I do towns that have walls, it makes it really easy to just wall off this side because it's a very small amount. But then when I got into the game, I thought this was going to be flatter, but it actually ends up being like a step area. Like there's just tons of different layers. I actually built a town like this and I kind of liked it. On each layer I put a different type of building. Like on the top layer I did the stone on the bottom, wood on top. Near the lake, I actually built some buildings going off into the lake, and they had wood on them. I'll just probably show a picture of it, but that was kind of cool, but I'm not sure if I want to do that again. I might go with a similar building style all the way down, but we can make it interesting. Like, this could be maybe industrial stuff, like crafting. This could be residential stuff, and then this could be storage, or maybe this would be residential. That might be the best idea. This place, since it's small and between the crafting and the residential, it could be storage. Oh, I should get them doing something so we don't die. Okay. Let's have them just build a mine in the corner. Just going out in every direction. And I'm still going to do this strip mining thing, even though it's completely unnecessary, because it looks cool, in my opinion. And then we have some jobs that we can assign. So let's get somebody with the smartest brain, and you will be the carpenter. So I chose the pack in the beginning from the shop that gives you the trapper's knife and all the other stuff. I was in it for the trapper's knife, actually. And then we need someone with high body, but actually we don't have a ton of people with high body. You have high spirit, so that's a good one. Do you have a wish to be something? Oh, you want to be a cleric? You'd be an alright cleric, so do we have a... We do have one of those. You'll be the cleric. I'll take all of that food. I want someone with high body and high spirit, but that's gonna be the cleric. Maybe you don't really need high body to be a trapper. You're kind of out there, so you're gonna get attacked first, and you need to run around a little bit, but you don't need a terribly high, like, amount of, speed or stamina or anything. And then there was that last one. Oh, which was the fighter. Is that what you want to be? Yeah, you want to save people. Carrying stuff would not be super helpful with you being a footman, because I don't think you ever pick up anything. But you want to save people, and you have a high body skill, so go for it. Yeah, so I think what saved Raya's children in the last game was that we had a really good system with, we leveled up blacksmithing really early on. The downfall was definitely not being able to make that, the little thingy that soothed the ogre, the wind chime, or whatever it was. that's not going to be a problem here because the carpenter makes it, and our carpenter is definitely going to be leveled up if and when the time comes that we need to fight off that army. But I think my problem last time with the Ascendancy was I didn't level up the armor and the weapons soon enough, so I think I want to make that change. Anyway, I should start building a house somewhere. So this I said was going to be residential. So, we can have a couple cottages down here. So little one-story things that are houses. And then we could have, I guess, closer to this side, closer to this level, could be two-story houses. Down here could be one-story houses. I'll put a wall over here, I think, and no wall over here, just so it's not completely enclosed. And then crafting up here and just a bunch of little tiny storage buildings, or maybe not tiny, maybe like tall but like small in area storage buildings on this level. I think that's the plan. Okay, so let's make a house. It's been a while since it's not been too long, but it's been a little while since we've done an Ascendancy type building. Let's just build it anywhere. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. We could have the door somewhere over here, maybe. And I want it to look like the rest. And what the rest of the buildings are going to be, I think it's going to have this kind of wood on top and stone on the bottom. At least I think that's what it's supposed to be like. I think that's what it was last time. And so I'm going to do that with the small cottages. Instead of doing, I like this for one-story houses, but it's going to look out of place when I go to the two-story houses and I change up what color everything is. If that makes any sense. It makes sense in my head. So let's have that going on. A little door on the side. This is going to be a super small cottage, like a one-person little cottage. That's fine. They don't need, not everyone needs their own place to sleep. That's for rich people. Not sure where to put. Let me put the roof down first. Oh, that's an interesting color. I think I'm going to go with I'm not sure. It looks strange to me, but I'm not entirely sure why. What if I... No, that looks ridiculous. And that does too. Whoops. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with the original thing. Okay. Windows. Windows. I'm trying to figure out where to place it because I don't think I want the too wide window, but it doesn't fit otherwise. I might do that, yeah. This is going to be a super simple building, because I'd like a lot of small cottages along in this area, just like a little neighborhood, kind of. And then up here, where all the crafting buildings are, or will be, is going to be all the interestingly designed buildings that have a lot of complexity. But down here, just simple cottage life. If I can get the windows placed correctly. That worked out pretty well. Okay. That's super simple. I don't know, the roof seems like high to me. Maybe it's not. I could shrink it down, but that looks weirder. I don't know if you guys are gonna hear that. There's something outside my window. I think it's like somebody playing bass in their car really loudly. It went away. Anyway, yeah. So, thinking, put a bed. I did not design this well. I could have like a drawer, like a desk in this corner, and then bed can be over here. This is going to be a little one-person house, no, just a little bit of decorative furniture. And I'll call this, I'll leave that to you guys for names. In a lot of the games that I do, I named like the dorms, the places with a lot of people in them after Greek gods, so let's just start off with that, and then I'll take your suggestions on names. But by the way, regarding that, I'm going to be going on a trip for the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 2.5. So I won't be able to read or reply to your comments for a little while, so this is all going to be recorded in advance, so I do want your replies on anything that I ask for, but I won't be able to implement them until after that time period. So just be aware of that. I'm not ignoring, well, I kind of am ignoring, but for a good reason. Since we have the trapper, I should put down some of these things. Just so we can have some food. I have not been paying attention. I also need to start getting the carpenter to do some work. I feel like I'm off to a slow start. I need to buckle down, take this seriously. Not kill the town this time again. I don't know why I'm making these a uniform sign when it honestly doesn't make a difference. But I don't know, because you don't even, it only shows up when I open, no, it's when you open up any of these menus you see it, so it makes sense. To make it look nice-ish. Although nothing about a red square like this looks particularly nice, but whatever. So carpenter, right. Who is our carpenter? You, Lane. Let's have you craft the first thing you need. Oh boy, all those work orders already because of the windows. And then he's gonna need beds. Yeah, I'm definitely going slow on this. We should have had beds right in the beginning so the first night they won't have to sleep on the floor. What are you doing? Did they run out of, like, material? No, they have plenty of materials. And he can get back up. I wonder, like, do you have a goal in life? Ooh, what do you like? You're a hothead. You never voluntarily back down from a fight, even from ones you probably should. We do not need more of that in this town. Oh, well, you're going back to doing whatever it was you wanted to do. Cool. Carpenter, let's put your thingy down. Right over here. Cool. And let's get some beds lined up. We have like 7 people, so I'll craft like 5 beds, because that's totally enough. No, go for the beds before the windows. You people need to sleep before you... Oops, what happened? Before you see outside. How's the mine going? Oh, they're almost done. Hopefully they'll pick up some iron this time. I know that was a huge problem in the other one. They just were not getting enough iron. Oh, we already have a... Oh, and there's stone what are Stonelings? That's what they are, yes. Normally, I get Entlings, like, every day. This is weird to get Stonelings in a forest setting. And we have the herbalist, but we don't have any flowers. So, I should find some. There's silkweed, which isn't good enough. It could help make bandages, but we'd need a higher up herbalist to make bandages. Got some flowers over there, some flowers over here. There's a ton scattered around here. We'll just pick up a bunch for right now, and then later move the flower plants over, because I'm lazy. Or maybe after they harvest it, we'll move them over. Cause yeah, you're definitely not in good shape. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting there. So, herbalist, buddy, Trevion. Let's not change your job. Let's make you make a workshop, which you can't make currently, because we haven't picked up the flowers yet. And you, okay, so you've made all the beds, good job. And that's all we should, oh, we should make this for our poor little fighter who's, like, pretty much dead at this point. I don't know, those stone golems are a lot more than I would have expected, but, oh well. What was I, oh yeah, beds. So, maybe I'll just move the beds. It should probably be close to the crafting place for, I'm thinking if, like, they should all be in one central place to be defended. But the way I'm building this, they're gonna be a little bit laid out. This will probably cause problems later on, but it'd be nice to have all the beds in this area. It is so far away from there, though. Oh well. We can keep, we can actually make wooden safety standards and use them. So that way, if enemies come over from this area, I could put, like, a wooden safety standard inside of a house, so that way they can all not die inside of that house. Ooh, level 2. What can you make now? Oh, you can already make... They level up so quickly. I wonder why our other guy... Oh, because we didn't have any wood to level him up with. Anyway. We need a farmer so we can get some food going. We should also get this going up really soon so we can start on a blacksmith. A weaver would be nice. And another one of these. I should actually put that there. Just in case another thing attacks us right now, because we're in a pretty bad situation. And I think that's good for right now. We can also get rid of some of these trees, so we'll have some more wood for building and stuff. Yep, you're sleeping out in the... Oh, you're groggy. A hard night's sleep on the ground lowers speed by 25%. That is a good reason to always have beds. So you want to be... Oh, you are the cleric. My bad. What do you want to be, buddy? I'm sure you have a life. Nope, you just want to eat animals. Cool. What about you? What's your name? Ilwyn. Yes. You are the... Oh, you're the hothead. The excitable hothead. Those two things together, I feel, would make a very bad person to live with. But, you know, that's his life, and I shouldn't put him down for it. Or put him down. That sounds like I shouldn't execute him for it. I shouldn't talk bad about him for it? There we go. He was just born a hothead. Do they have... No, they haven't gotten any of the flowers yet, so the poor herbalist can't do his job. Let's move these. See that... I'm not sure... No, I'll probably put the farms near the water, as normal. Which means I don't really need to move these too much. I might move the flowers closer, because those are pretty far away, but these are right next to that house, so it's not a huge issue. And then let me get a bed, another bed. So I can put it in that house, so somebody can sleep in that house. That would be awesome. And we have the farmer thingy now. So who has, I guess, high body, low spirit? Is that what you want to do with your life? You're a carnivore, so being a farmer would be a little bit weird. Do I have any green thumbs? I do not. You'd be... No. They both have... Yeah, actually, this wouldn't be a bad job for you, just because you have high mind. Which would mean... I want her to be able to plant trees as soon as possible, so we can get a lot of wood to help build stuff. I find that it's weird, because wood's, like, always the limiting factor, which it shouldn't be in here, because I could theoretically just deforest the entire map, but it wouldn't look nice. So I'm not going to, even if it means death, because it just, you gotta go with appearance over survival, of course. Let's put down some farm plots for you. I guess right here. We can get rid of this tree, and this little baby tree, and we can put some farms right up around here. I wonder how long, or when in the future Radiant is going to add irrigation. I'm personally very excited for that. I don't know why, but I like when processes get more complicated, when you have to add more stuff to it. Part of it is annoying that you have to, like, if irrigation becomes a thing, that would mean maybe it would be more difficult to build farms far away from water sources. But I think it's kind of a cool thing to keep in mind, or to, you know, have to keep in mind when you're farming. And it would also look pretty cool, irrigation. So I'm excited for that, but I don't know when they're planning on introducing irrigation. It's probably going to be a really large step with a lot of... I don't think it's going to come soon anyway. They're optimizing right now, which I'm actually happy with, because the better the game runs, the better they can implement future suggestions. But I'm still really excited for irrigation. I'm thinking farms, maybe just in this area, right around here. That'd be pretty neat. But I also want a couple buildings on the water. So I might get rid of the trees over here and put a building on the water right here. That would be pretty nice. Not that it does anything, but it looks nice. We could have... Last time we had a dining building on the water, which could work too. We could have dining and residential in here, because dining's its own thing. You have crafting, which, you know, every crafting person, like, has a little thing where they have to craft at, so it's very... all the buildings should be, like, similar. Then you have storage, that's all the same. Then you have houses where each person has a bed. But dining's like a weird thing, because it's... I don't know. It's just a weird thing, because it's not like you're not creating something there. You don't technically need a separate building for dining, but it makes it look nicer. Yup. Okay, so I think this is a good start. Definitely gonna get working on the mason. I'm gonna try to get weapons and armor as soon as I can. Try to get a little bit of a bigger fighting force for this guy. In fact, you know, just for safety's sake, we have so many carnivores in this town. You're gonna be the second, and definitely not. We are in fact starving. So this is a good start, and yeah, I think I will see you guys in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then. Bye!